welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is your host again, Red Fox. Come back with another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 2, the Navarra edition. I know I haven't done I know I haven't done like a Poland. I was going to say Greater Poland, but I know it's actually Poland. No, I haven't done an episode of that in a while, but I feel like I'm getting a pretty good roll with Navarra going here. I'll squeeze in an episode of Poland here the next day or so. But I figured since things are going so well with this, things are starting to look up. Everything looks nice. We got rid of Aquitaine being our tributary. If you didn't watch the previous episode, I'd advise doing that. It was pretty cool. I mean, in all honesty, like, it ended up working out. We have a ton of gold now. We actually have the option of creating an empire if we want to, but I think I'm gonna hold off on it just a little bit. I'm more a fan of like like making the empire like the one that's already like there, like one that's already built into the game, kind of like Hispania or Brittany or France or something like that. So that's what I'm gonna kind of, or I guess I guess Italy is it. I don't know. I have to look to see what theirs is, but anyway, actually, let's take a second there. It doesn't hurt anything. De jure to King, the Empire of Italia. Yeah, okay. I actually didn't know that it was Italia. I just took a wild guess there. Now I'm sitting here looking at it. I don't remember that emblem, so I may have just took a guess at that and just not known. But yeah, this is the same day I've actually done the previous episode, the one that I just did. I think it was like 43 or something like that. So yeah, I just did that one not long ago actually. Even like it was just like not long ago at all. But anyway, so what we're going to do now, I don't need this anymore up there. Don't really care about that so much. Don't need that. So what we're going to do, I think my council's fine. Yeah, none of them really dislike me. I'm gonna try and I think I was sowing dissent between this guy, and then I moved it up here to try and like fabricate this claim. So right now, what we're doing is we're just gonna try and see what's going on. This guy's actually got she's actually in revolt. Okay, so it looks like, oh yeah, we're still like in this war with Aquitaine. Luckily, they haven't actually come and took any of my provinces because I haven't done anything with this war at all. I'm actually curious. They're actually at 12,000, which is decent. They're actually pretty low, you know, when you look at like their overall scheme and everything. They have 9,000 for Aquitaine, plus we have 6, so we actually would technically have enough, but I don't feel like fighting them. I don't feel like using my own troops for that. They're actually having an uprising going on right now, which is pretty helpful. I'm guessing that it's just like a simple uprising of troops. Yeah, it must be because I don't see any of the actual things going anywhere. So yeah, looks like Octane's going into another fight. Doesn't look really good for them. They probably could have actually used like one of the holy orders if they were smart, but doesn't look like they did. That hurts a lot. Holy orders are actually like pretty big. You don't need to like forego them if you're like in a big war like this. If it's negative 93%, they're pretty much done at this point. Um, Francia is still like doing their own thing. I would really love to actually like claim one of their cities. One of the guys actually died, so we're gonna see who's in here. Two women are actually the ones doing this. So what we're going to do is we're going to give a province to, it looks like this guy right here will be fine. Let's go ahead and give it to him. A barony won't really do anything. I don't really need the barony. I guess I just got the gold from that guy dying too. I guess it all just went to me. So let's see, like, special interest. I'm not worried about him at all. Don't know why I did that. Excommunicate ruler. Can actually claim this little province since he took it a little bit ago, but he still has 14,000 troops. That'd be dumb to go to war with him, so that'd just be kind of a waste of time. It really looks like this episode's going to be mostly just sitting here waiting to see if we can actually get this or not. If not, then it's pretty much just going to be nothing going on. I actually think they're going to war with Jorvik. I actually said that. That was actually really weird. I said that, and I'm pretty sure that's the pronunciation for it too, which is really strange. I wasn't trying to go there. It almost sounded like I was tryharding that name way too much, and I really wasn't trying to, which makes me sound like, oh, wow, you're trying to make yourself sound cool. I'm like, I may just be cool, but no, it's actually pretty cool. If Scotland can actually take a province or so of Jorvik's, that would actually be really helpful to me. I don't really think that. I think it's just a one-on-one. I think that, and I think that Jorvik's actually like gonna lose this war technically because they have less troops than the others. 2,000 to 2,200. Pretty much, pretty much the same. Pretty much expected. They would. I think that it's pretty up in the air, but I want to say that they have the advantage. They have the 2,500 to was 2,000 a second ago, so maybe 2,100 at the most now. So it's not that big a deal. We do have to accept this. Who is this guy right here? Who's he fighting? Burgundy Holy War for Benevento. Benevento? Where is that at? It's, why is Burgundy trying to go for this way over here? I mean it's only 1.77k, but I mean I guess I would technically make them stronger. So I'm not gonna sit there and say it's a bad thing. Troop wise, we're doing okay. We're not suffering any, so that's good, I guess. This war probably should be ending at some point in time. Let's see. How are these guys doing? Are these guys still fighting? No, they have 15k troops. Francia is still fighting them with 11k troops. It's not too far gone for them. They could still somehow swing this thing. I mean, pull this thing on out, but I don't see it happening really. Let's see what we have. So much going on here. So with the last one, we have a de jure claim against Aquitaine, but that would be really ill-advised because they're so much stronger than we are. Who is this right here? Kingdom of Bulgaria. We could actually claim like all of Bulgaria, but good lord, that would be like really difficult. I'm just gonna go ahead and accept that. I'm gonna accept death right there because that's I don't. If this character dies, it's like I'm not losing anything by going to this. In fact, like my son's like much better character than the one I have, so it would be more beneficial for me to just go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and plot to kill my son's kids, so that way I don't have to worry about like there being an issue with having like lineage issues and whatnot. I don't really feel like having to deal with that, honestly. It's already hard enough to deal with like multiple kingdoms going to different kids and stuff, but especially with ours being as spread out as it is, it's really hard to say spot is which spot is like better as far as like where the troops are from. So even if you were to lose things, it's really hard to say would be better. I'm not worried about it. Like which if I were to die, which one would I want like my main heir to get? And that's just more aggravation than what's necessary. Actually looks like France is actually winning a huge battle over here, which is really good. I mean, I'm actually happy to see that. Looks like, oh wow, it was like actually was a huge battle. Good lord. Um, let's see how this works out though. I'm actually kind of curious. Looks like 4% in King of the Bold, and yeah, Francia is actually winning it by just a little bit. And yeah, they're still got the advantage, but Francia did win that little battle right there, which makes things a little bit easier. The local friar has petitioned you to donate your family relic to the church. After all, he says it's right that one man should hold what belongs to all Christians. I'm not gonna give up a family relic. That'd be kind of crazy, since it is technically my family. So yeah, uh, we actually have like a pretty good like thing going on here with the whole like reputation is ruined. That's nice. Love seeing that. Title loss in secession. Um, Yeah, this is really rough here. Who is this? 33. I'm 70, man. I'm getting close. See, I'm probably just gonna have to try to get rid of this guy instead. It make things easier if I did that. Especially being as close to like on the brink of death as I am, so it's pretty rough. Um, see if I can't buy a favor from him. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna like try to bribe this guy to come in there since it's gonna give me a plus 79%. I think is what it'll end up doing. It's not letting me do it, which is extremely annoying. Being that he is like my spy master, and I just face reluctancy. Super annoying, but whatever. Um, hmm. Ah, don't really know. I don't know what's best to do in this situation. It's tough to say. I'm gonna probably do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna find a new empire. Find the Empire of Navarra. That's what we're gonna do. That way we don't have to worry about uh that happening. What I'm worried about. So, Empire. It's Agnat, Cognate, Galvacon. So my guy's gonna get that. It's also gonna get this. Also gonna get that. That's the only thing I'm not gonna technically get, I guess. So what is this? The Empire of Navarra. You know what? That actually sounds good too, because that's what I've been worried about. That's what I've been like, nervous about. Would be, you know, that's what the whole series of episodes has been about Navarra, and to keep the empire like this, just makes things easier, makes things better overall. So I'm pretty happy about that. You can begin a new era in these lands by founding the Kingdom of Portugal, which is, I guess, good. So apparently, my plot is revealed for killing this guy. He didn't like that. I don't really care a whole lot. I'm still gonna attempt the assassination just because I need that. I don't really need to deal with that right now. Um, Apparently there's another attempt on him, so let's see if this works out. Hopefully it does. I don't really need the aggravation of it not working out. I would really like it just to go ahead and do that. It did. Cool. I'm happy about that. He was in fact my advisor, which I don't really care a whole lot. That works out fine. Core position. Let's see what we can get. Actually, I don't think anything changes when you become an emperor, so. Although it's really awkward that like they actually consider me an emperor because I'm nowhere like near as strong as like a lot of these guys. Oh, I don't need him to be there. Um, 444 power. There we go. And now for my son, who has two children. Let's see how this guy. Oh God, this guy's terrible. First, let's worry about dealing with him because he's terrible. We don't want him to be our heir anyway, regardless of the fact. So 114%. That's actually pretty good. Chances of that working out for us are, fine, I guess. Jihad for Aquitaine. Okay, so apparently, Aquitaine has got a revolt going on, plus the Muslims are going for Aquitaine. I can't really do anything about that right now. Not that I can't, I guess, but I just don't feel like it either. So let's go ahead. There's no man better than Crusader. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. Let's see, is there anybody actually going to help Aquitaine or no? So I lose Kinslayer, so we'll go ahead and do that. So this is actually looking really bad for them. I don't know if anybody's actually helping them in this war, so yeah, it doesn't look like it. Factions are in fact not in our favor, but that's okay. There's two of them, but they're both relatively weak. You know, like saying that they're not real strong. So 49%, 46% plus 75%. Not worried about either one. Neither one will be Neither one will be anything. They'll just be whatever. Not too worried about it. England seemed to have come out the wars relatively unscathed, so I guess that's okay. Jorvik did in fact fall, which is good, I guess. So let me see. Can I actually fight these guys or no? Um, no. Can I declare war? I don't have a valid cast as spell eye, so no. Yeah, I can't do anything. Looks like these guys are in fact in a war, so I can't really do much against them. It's whatever. I'm not too worried about them at all. So what we're going to do is really nothing, I guess. I guess we're just going to sit here and wait and watch and see what happens with these guys. These guys being in this war right here really helps. I mean, really helps us because we want Aquitaine to fall anyway. I'll hit the Jihad though because so like if let's see with Jihad for all of Aquitaine, they're gonna just get everything, or no, they're just gonna get this little section right here. So they're actually gonna get back part of Spain, which is actually worse. I mean, I would much rather Aquitaine have it than them because they're already strong as enough as it is. They're actually fighting the revolt, which I mean, in turn actually helps Aquitaine. Like, cause oh wow, and they actually beat, and they actually jumped about. They jumped back in it. So, and the revolt actually is probably gonna win that. Yeah, the revolt won. Dang. Apparently my wife is pregnant again, which is not good. Don't really need that aggravation right now. Oh, yeah, that's actually crazy. Like the revolt actually came in there and like won. We'll go and ask her directly. Hmm. Whatever. I guess I not can't do much about that right now. Let's see. Hopefully it's a girl. I really don't need another. I really don't need a son right now. That'd be awful if that were the case. Son would probably be one of the worst things that could actually happen to me right now. Really wish this would hurry up. See, so this is my son, and his oldest son is 21, which he's terrible. Let me see, what is this, like, ambition says? Acquire title. Oh, my grandson is 9, and he is 7. He's actually not terrible, and he's actually really good. So the 7-year-old's actually the best, so the youngest of the three is actually better than all the rest, so that's good. We're gonna just try to get rid of the oldest one first, like, just make life easier. Let me see. I had a daughter, sweet, so I don't have to worry about sons and stuff like that. Worry about my newborn daughter. Munoz feeling able compared to other infants. Okay, we're gonna try and get them to save her. Hopefully that'll work out for us. I mean, daughters are like, always good anyway, so that's not a. I don't have to worry about them too much. The assassins spread to Syria. That's crazy. Apparently, there's assassins in Syria. That's not good. Hmm. For some time now, my wife in person has been avoiding me. She has not visited my bedroom for several weeks. I didn't know why she was nothing but feeble excuses. Today, I overheard a couple of her servants gossiping. They say Emily has contracted syphilis. Sure, the foul fool. What I do to traitors? You shouldn't believe everything you hear. So, okay, so apparently, I'm just gonna try to be positive. Completely botched the treatment of my wife with disease. Lily is now even worse off than before. Barely clinging to life, I'm expected to punish Gilly. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get rid of the physician. We're going to try to find a new one. That is the plan with that. Alright, so let's see. We need a new physician. Let's see what we can do for that. And we also need another commander, so let's go ahead and get him. And this guy. That'd be fine. So let's see. We can recruit a physician. Let's see what we can do. Hmm. Let's see how this person's doing. 2% in favor of her, 60% in favor of the Caliph. So like not only like if they were to take this over, I think they're trying to take all of this over. They would take these three provinces if they won. If the revolt actually like won. Let me see. Hold on. I would like declare war upon like say like any of these little provinces right here. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's tough to say what I should do right here because there's not a lot like going for me. Like, there's not a whole lot I can do. It's not that there's just like not a lot that I can like. There's not a lot going for me. It's just there's not a lot for me to do. It's a pretty like lulled back episode here because there's not much going on, and I can't assassinate this guy for nothing apparently. So pretty annoying, but we'll figure it out. This episode's probably not going to be near as long as the other episodes, so I'm going to try and like make it quicker. Hmm. Apparently, like I was having some issues with clicking the screen and stuff like that. So yeah, I find it so odd that nobody like came in. Okay, actually, had more people come to fight against her than help her. Like none of these guys are like coming over here. You figure like some of the Christian religions, like Christian like kingdoms and stuff, will come help them, but uh, even so, only France came and helped them. So that's so crazy. I can't even believe that. But I mean, 135. Come on now, like this should be easy. Oh, we got a crusade going. My eyes and ears have discovered the bizarre and impulsive truth about impermanence. How should I? See if we can't try and do this. Like, try to get, like, in on this crusade for Jerusalem. Uh-oh, I got the fever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. Hmm. Opinion of me is very low. 46664 and 74634. Uh, which one's better, I wonder? Let me see. Young one with attractive, indolent. What about the other one? Brooding, affectionate, playful. Yeah. So we're gonna see like what we can get for this right here. Okay, so that one's not going to work. So let's see what we can do for the other one. So we're going to get a 59%, 114, 144. Okay, so we do have a positive percentile here. And my wife is pregnant again. Daggum. Please let it be a girl, because I can't afford another boy right now. Oh, and the old, I guess old chick died or something in her presence. No, she didn't. Okay. Hmm. Apparently gold and everything's going pretty well for us. We actually are just about back to where we were before when we actually created the empire. So that's pretty cool. I mean, everything seems to be working out perfectly for us. I mean, there's not a whole lot. There's a whole lot bad going on right now. Like everything seems to be going smoothly. Francia is having a hard time with this war over here. Oh no, this is Aquitaine. That's right. Aquitaine's the one who's actually in, like, who actually has to deal with the war. He's actually still winning this war though, which is hilarious. Loses consumption, mild illness. Okay, so actually lost consumption. That's good. That's good. That's very helpful. And they're defending against a decadence revolt. Caliph is actually fighting against a decadence revolt. That's crazy. I wonder if I could actually like somehow go to war with the Caliph. Beja, Castile. I say I would love to get Castile back, like right here. That would be awesome. The Castile would be the one, like this right here would just be awesome to get back. Portugal, that would be good. Seville, not so much. Let me see. Asturias is probably the big one. Like, yeah, Asturia would be big. And then for Castile would also be huge. If I could get those, that would be extremely good for us. Benevito. So what Aquitaine basically needs is to get rid of this like little revolt right here. And then somehow like these guys come back and oh, that's not good. Dang. That's actually terrible. Gonna have to do this. Execute. I don't really care. There's not much I can do with that. Most everybody's gonna hate me now. That's pretty much gonna do it for me with that. Like I'm pretty much gonna have nothing but people hating me and wanting to go to war with me now. Yeah, we're gonna have tons of people like jump up now for this, so that's gonna be pretty bad. Gain stressed. I can possibly gain diligence. This is gonna be pretty rough for me right here. Like this is gonna be like that point where bad things are probably gonna really bad things are gonna happen. I might as well try and do the imprisoning thing with this guy and execute prisoner, and yeah, that'll be it for that. Now we're gonna see my son only has one son, which is the best one. That helps out a lot. Now we're gonna have to try to find some way to deal with all of this, which is gonna be awful to deal with. This guy's probably gonna need to be dealt with. This guy's gonna be this one's probably the most needed. I'm probably not gonna get any help from any of these anymore, so assassinations are probably gonna be relatively impossible now. Okay, this one might actually work pretty good, so that's good. Ended in white peace. Okay, so that guy just white pieced it. That's great. That's fine. Not a big deal. Seems like this is actually not going well for us, but that's okay. Aquitaine seems to be still hanging on there, which is good. The Decadence Revolt is definitely taking their toll. Plus, they also have another revolt. They're still at 25,000. They're still strong. Like, there's not a whole lot. There's just nothing that I can really do to stop them at this point. Looks like we're actually going to get this plan off, which is good, I guess. If the snake can... Oh, snake... Well, maybe not. Okay, so apparently the snake did, in fact, kill that guy, so... It's going to be really tough now. Let's see what we can do with this guy here. He's actually very powerful vassal. Let's see if we can't get some people to help us with that. Just one at 54, not near enough. This one wants independence, so I can't obviously allow that. Will not be blackmailed. Okay, so we're going to go into a war right here. This is going to be pretty big right here. This is going to be something that's going to... This is pretty much the biggest thing that could possibly happen right now, because that takes pretty much everybody off the board. She's going to have a ton of troops. She's going to have 9.4k. Good lord, she's going to have a ton. And I'm going to only have like 4.5, so... She's huge. She's going to be a problem. I need to try and find some way to assassinate her, if at all possible. What would happen if I would to surrender this? I don't think anything. With increased council power. Implement imprisonment committee? Okay, so it's basically preventing me from having the ability to do what I just did. Okay. Hmm. What I could do is... I need to go ahead and raise, like, my vassals' boats. Just go ahead and do that. First of all, we need to, like, line these people up here. And send them over here. Send these guys over there. Send these guys there. Okay, load them on the boat. Load them on the boat. Send them right there. Load these guys right there. Okay, so that's fine there. I'm basically just loading everybody onto boats. Like, there's gonna be boats in their harbors, so we can just, like, load them up. There's actually nothing up here, which is really helpful. Most of everything is gonna be happening up here, because this is gonna be, like, the main brunt of the forces that we're gonna have to deal with, so... Ooh, that's actually gonna be difficult. Darn. You're gonna have to, like, hide these guys, like, way over here, and hide them over there, over there. Move them up there. And load these guys on the boat. Oh, wow, there's not enough on 10 boats? Oh, okay, they're not together yet, okay. Load these guys over here on this boat here. Gonna have to, oh, and I died, so the war's still gonna be going on. That's super annoying, especially for the start of this character here. That hurts a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna lose much. Nominate my son for that. Okay, of course my son's gonna get that. Asturia, he's gonna get Aveco, gonna give him that for that. Gonna get that. Brittany, let's go ahead and give him that. Scotland, and I don't even know who that is. The Prince of Scotland. I don't know. I'm probably gonna call the episode right about here, because I'm getting kind of close to the end of the time that I'm allowed to be doing this. Not so much I'm allowed, but the time that I have, like, that I can actually do this. So I got stuff that I got to do today, and that's kind of what's gonna happen. What is this right here? That Navarra. Okay, so we're gonna set the crown focus to that. Since Navarra is in fact our capital. Okay, cool. Navarra is going to be that one right there. That one's going to go away. And in fact, I only have one son, so I don't have to worry about that. And yeah, okay, so everything seems good. Everything seems in place. See how all this is going to work out, because these guys are all like loaded up and heading that way. I'm going to pick an ambition here. I don't want to groom an heir, so let's go ahead and do like Marshall or something. Seems fitting for the point in time that I'm in right now. Send this guy here, of course. Like, I don't want him to be sitting out in the middle of the bay. It doesn't really help. After being self-tripped by my sister, it felt much better. Okay. 19 can hold 1900. Darn, that's not good at all. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna load these guys up here. 1300. Fine. Load these guys up there. Load these guys up here. I don't need to be leading troops either. I need to know that. I should know that by now. That is not something I need to be doing. I'm gonna load them up and send them way up here. At least right there. We're gonna have to send them like over this way somewhere. Like run from these guys. They're gonna be running up through Moray to try to come to me. Actually, no. I don't know exactly where they're going. As long as it's away from me, it doesn't matter. Okay, so they're up here. They're going to try to siege this one little province up there, which I don't really understand why. It's not going to be very helpful for them to siege that one province, but whatever. I'm not too worried about that. These guys need to send all their troops there, which is 2,200 against that. So, I mean, we should have the troop advantage by far. Like, it shouldn't even be close. Send everybody there. Wonderful. Apparently, my spy master got some stuff, so that's great. No characters like leading that one flank over there, so we're gonna just go ahead and do that. Should be at 100% by the time I get there. Oh, I gained stress, which is awful. Okay, we're at 100% now. We should just roll through these guys pretty simply. We're going to win the right flank pretty solidly, I would say. It looks like the left flank we're probably going to lose. Well, we won middle flank super quick, so we're going to win the left flank too because the middle flank's going to go and help them. The left flank seems like they're like holding up super strong. It must be where all of like the heavy infantry is. Yeah, that must have been where heavy infantry was, so they're going to be the ones to give us trouble for the rest of this, so we're actually at plus 6%, so that's actually super helpful. I'm just going to leave that. I don't know what that was. I don't feel like tampering with anything right now. So we're going to send all these guys over this way. Alright, I think I'm probably going to cut the episode off here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please drop a like in the section below. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to my channel and drop a like. Again, like I said, it helps out a great deal and lets me know that you like the series. Lets me know that this is what you want to be watching. It shows me where I can allocate my time and everything, what's more appealing for y'all, so y'all don't have to get bogged down on my channel having so much other stuff. So, like, you know, the other, well, not so much other stuff, just the other series that I run. So you know that if you like this one, it helps you a little bit. It might help you to just watch this one instead of like seeing the other one come up so much. I had a son that was illegitimate. I'm just gonna acknowledge him as mine. Makes things super easy, makes things a whole lot better anyway. And again, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.